Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to crack open a really fascinating Portuguese verb tense. Now, it's called the future, but you're about to see that it does so much more than just talk about what's coming next. So here's the big question, right? We think we know what the future tense is for, but what if I told you it has these hidden identities? What if it can be used to give commands or even to express doubt? Let's dive in and find out.
All right, so let's get into it. We're going to start by putting a formal name to this multi-talented tense and really set the stage to uncover all of its hidden depths.
Okay, so officially it's called the futuro do presente do indicativo. A bit of a mouthful, I know. Its textbook job is pretty simple. It points to a future event that right now we see as a sure thing. Seems simple enough, right? This is our starting point. So let's start with its primary role. Its most common, most straightforward function. You can think of this as the main tool in its toolbox. And the really crucial idea here is certainty. When you use this tense in its basic form, you're not just hoping something will happen. Nope. You are stating it as a future fact. You're confident about it.
And this example just nails it. I will order coffee. See? There's no doubt in that statement. It's a plan, a certainty. This is the future tense in its most classic, straightforward form. But now this is where it gets really interesting. Let's look at this tense's surprising side gigs, because they go way beyond just talking about what's going to happen tomorrow. So here's its first secret identity. You can actually use the future tense to give a strong command. It's a really formal and forceful way to do it, way stronger than just a simple request. Just listen to the tone of that. You will sit in front of me. It's not a suggestion, is it? It's an order. Using the future tense like this totally elevates it from a simple prediction to a real tool of authority. You might see this in formal documents or hear it in a pretty serious situation. And get this, it can also do the complete opposite of its main job. Just when we thought this tense was all about certainty, we find out it can be used to express doubt. How can one tense do both? It's pretty amazing. This is such a fantastic example. The structure here isn't stating a future fact at all. Instead, it's expressing a kind of guess or a conjecture. It's almost like saying, I wonder if the boy understood. Or is it possible that he got it? It totally transforms a statement into a thoughtful question about something that might have just happened. Now, these uses are really powerful, for sure. But in modern, everyday spoken Portuguese, you're actually going to hear other structures a lot more often. So let's look at the popular replacements people use in conversation. This table breaks down the most common ones you'll hear. For simple, near-future plans, instead of that formal future tense, you'll almost always hear ir plus the infinitive, like vou almoçar, I'm going to have lunch. For an action that will be in progress, you might hear estar plus the gerund, like estarei almoçando. To show you have to do something, ter que is your go-to. Tenho que falar, I have to speak. And for a really strong, almost solemn intention, there's haver de, hei de comprar, I shall buy. These are the phrases you'll actually hear on the streets of Lisbon or São Paulo. All right, you ready to level up? There's one more powerful tool in this toolbox, and this one is for expressing more complex ideas about the future. This is the compound future, or futuro do presente composto. Its whole job is to talk about sequencing. You use it when you want to say that one thing will have happened before something else happens. And building it is actually pretty straightforward. You just take the future tense of your helper verb, usually it's ter, and then you add the past participle of your main verb. So for example, terei terminado literally means I will have finished. And check this out. You can see just how flexible it is right here. On the left, it's a certain completed action. I will have already finished dinner when my husband arrives. But look at the right. Just like the simple future, the compound future can also express possibility or doubt. Will he have already finished dinner before I get there? It's a question about a potential completed action in the future. So there you have it. The Portuguese future of the present isn't just one tool. It's a whole toolbox. You've got the main wrench for stating certain facts, but you also have these specialized tools for giving commands, expressing doubt, and even sequencing complex future events. So this is a verb tense that is way more dynamic and nuanced than its name lets on. The next time you're reading a formal document, or maybe watching a Brazilian telenovela, or listening to a Portuguese song, keep your ears open. Now that you know its secrets, where will you spot this powerful tense out in the wild?